What's up, YouTube? This is Rob J10X. I'm a new YouTuber exploring different content and topics and creating and with the aim of becoming a great content producer and eventually niching down. This video is inspired by one of my favorite YouTubers, Chill Your Down, 16 to Life. A brilliant storyteller who tells stories about his 24 years in jail. I didn't do any time in the penitentiary, but I did do 6 years at Florida A&M University, and I like to tell a story about, I did like Chill, I accumulated some stories at Florida A&M. I'd like to share this one. I'm gonna call it Family Stories. All right. So, freshman year at a HBCU college is the closest thing to a meritocracy that you will ever see. No freshmen are allowed to be in the fraternities. Everyone lives in the same place. There are very few, if any, people have cars. No one really has any status. So it's pretty much a scramble in social dominance hierarchy that happens when kids arrive on college campuses all across the country. You got kids that show up and try to be gangsters. You got kids that show up and become hustlers. You got kids from the hood that bring the hood with them. And similar to the penitentiary stories that Brother Chill tells, initially what happens in college is people form cards. So my freshman year at Florida A&M, 2001, there was a couple different cards. So you had the Duval card. Duval, they used to run deep. You had the Atlanta card. Now Atlanta and Tampa somehow were like really cool with each other, because I would say initially my freshman year at Florida A&M, the most popular freshman initially was a dude named Drees. And the thing that Drees claimed to fame was he could do that Kane Wayne dance really good. At Kane Wayne with it. And so like he could, anytime they played that, everybody wanted to watch Drees dance. So anyway, we got these different cards forming, right? You got the Duval card, you got the card. Then you also got dorms. I stayed in Gibbs Hall. Gibbs Hall was the dorm that was for like, kids that maybe they had promise, right? If you were there for like the 5-year MBA program, you were studying pharmacy, you were studying that. Patty Foot was like the project. Patty Foot was like, hey, you barely got in, it just, no disrespect to Patty Foot, but it was just like, so you also had people that hung in various dorms. Patty Foot is where a lot of the hustling went on, a lot of the weed selling, the whole nine, all that. So it's freshman year of college, and Atlanta and Tampa formed this clique. Atlanta is deep, running with Drees. They had a couple guys that was tough dudes, but then they had a lot of, college fantasy gangsters that are living like, their fantasy of being tough guys. But Atlanta was beating the shit out of people. Atlanta was kicking ass and taking names. So as 18 and 19-year-old men full of, testosterone trying to establish dominance, fight night becomes a thing on campus. So now, I think every Tuesday and Thursday, somebody just pulled out some gloves, and now we start going to boxing course and stuff to box. Fight night at the movie with Brad Pitt don't got nothing on the FAMU fight night. FAMU fight night, man, it might be 100 people out there. And you had guys really getting fucked up, because you would have people out there, a couple guys who really had boxed before. So it might be a guy that, had fought in some Golden Gloves tournaments, just beating the shit out of people. So one night, fight night is in front of my dorm. It's in front of Gibbs Hall. And I'm gonna change the name because this is still one of my dear friends to this day. And it's a fun story, but I don't want to bring no embarrassment or anything, to my homie. So I'm gonna call him Slim. And I say Slim, I'm gonna say Slim was from Cashville, Tennessee. So I'm up in my dorm room when our fight night started, right? Someone called my phone. Hey, Rob, Slim downstairs, he want a box. I said, what? Nah, you tripping, man. They said, nah, Rob, Slim downstairs want a box. And I'm like, I ignored it, right? Slim called my phone. Slim say, hey, come on down the box. I'm like, bro, man, we don't got to do that, man. We don't got to put on a show for these people like that. He said, man, come on down, man. Let's box. So I had to do it, right? So I'm coming down the stairs and everything. Now, mind you, Slim is about 6'3", built like Tommy Hearns, just, you know what I'm saying? Just like thin with them long arms. And I'm like, damn, man, I showed, man, Slim about to try to hug me out in front of these people. Now, I get down there and I throw on the gloves. Mind you, quick backstory. The year before, my senior year of high school in New Orleans, I was chilling, me, Freddie, now Jerome was chilling at this dude Now house. Now mama had a shotgun. Freddie ran, picked up the shotgun and started pointing at us. We all went ape shit like, yo, man, what you doing? Running around, right? So finally Freddie like ended his prank. You know, Freddie was like a New Orleans Cameron. He like ended his prank, put it down. Everybody else was cool. Now I was like, you tripping. Jerome like, man, you tripping. Me, nah, that wasn't enough. Nah, that's some bullshit, Freddie. Man, so. Man, so Freddie said, let's box. I said, cool. Now me and Freddie, we didn't have two sets of gloves. We only had one set of gloves. So I had the right glove, he had the left glove. Now in his mama garage, now somehow goes and gets the camera and he records it. I'm swinging bolos. I'm talking about, I'm swinging like that Chun-Li man in the Kumite. I'm trying to take his head off. But Freddie was an athlete. Freddie like, hey, if Freddie would have got the right training, Freddie probably could have been a factor in that ring. Man, Freddie dipped one of my hooks. Freddie said, boom, you called me, man. And I was right in front of the couch. I fell right on the couch, tried to pop back up. But you know, back then, that's all it took. And it was on tape. Whole school watching. Hey, Mayberry got knocked out by that boy Freddie, you heard me? So this just happened a year ago. So now back to Gibbs Hall. I'm in front, Slim want to box. So I'm like, damn, all right, cool. So the gloves on. And we set up to start throwing our sets, right? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Man, I see Slim throw a punch and I'm like, oh my God, why did he call me down here knowing that he got these wet noodles that he's serving? I mean, it was like, bro, are you serious? So I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with that putting on shows for other people's entertainment when it comes to like friends and people I care about. So I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still taking it light, you know, everything like that, throwing stuff. Man, but Slim got it on his mind. Them little weak, you know what I'm saying, punches, he started stringing them together. So he come up on me just throwing a flurry. Man, so he's throwing this flurry, and while he's throwing this flurry, I cover up. And when I cover up, I lean back like that. And bro, from where my shoe was at, I swung like 170 degrees like this. And it just said, bow! And it hit Slim so hard on his chin that Slim did a 360. The whole dorm went, oh shit. It was on tape, man. They was watching it. They was watching it in Gibbs. They was watching it in Pattyfoot. They was watching it. I forgot the dorm right across from that. So now, look, bro, I'm a career 500 fighter. I ain't never even really got in a fight with nobody outside of like my friends, you know what I'm saying? We playing basketball fight. I ain't never just banged or seen somebody I ain't like him knuckled up. But now, after this hit with Slim, word on the yard is, bro, that's Rob, bro. He got hands. Bro, so I had this new reputation. Rob got hands. So it's crazy to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking around the yard, oh, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, you got fight night? Now, I was smart enough to quit while I was ahead. Shit, I retired with a fight night record of 1-0. But I was known for having hands because everybody has seen this video of the luckiest punch in my life. I mean, this thing was pure luck. But I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed the respect of being known, you know what I'm saying, amongst them freshmen as that boy with them hands, bro. I rebelled in it. I did find myself in a position where I had to prove it. So if y'all like this story, I'm gonna send it, you know what I'm saying, to my family people. I'll tell you the story of when it all came to fruition. And I had to prove, you know what I'm saying, but the name behind the legend of the guy who hit Slim and made him do that 360. But, you know, that was like the beginning of freshman year FAM, which wound up being a wild ass adventure, man. So, hey, my boy Chill in his with yard down, resume normal programming. Hey, I'm going to end mine with this, man. Fam, goddamn you. All right. Family stories, man. Rob J 10X. One last thing, if you enjoyed that story, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page, Rob J 10X.